saw Blake when I arrived. Maybe I should go talk to him.
Maybe not. I'd rather not talk to him. I'd rather get my hand bitten by a crocodile.
Captain Perry is doing his press conference now. Might be interesting to have a look.
No. Like I said, me and politics, we don't mix.
I should get Perry's assistant to show me my office. I can't wait to get to work. Strange character, Captain Perry. Seems to be more interested in meeting the press than investigating the crime. Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We've bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
You guys are dicks. I'm not doing that.
Sorry, I don't have any change.
No problem. Maybe next time round.
Why would I give money to you douchebags? I'm just gonna keep looking around. Sure, I'll go in here. Investigation room, huh? Ooh. What's going on here? Nice trench coat. You trying to be like Morpheus or something? Nah, you're too white for that. Alright, maybe I should stop dilly-dallying and actually do some investigative work. Let me drop my pants down and just totally humiliate this guy. Come on, let me.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
Blake is like my kryptonite in this game. Don't like it. And you'll see why very soon. Trust me. Why did you turn? Why do you keep... Dude! Got like caught in the corner. Just decided to spin in circles. Spin me right round, baby, right round.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Can I have a broom? You can still see all the dust particles in the air.
Okay, time to work. Wow. More like a big cupboard. Well, I wanted a quiet place to work, and it certainly looks like I got it. This investigation is starting to give me the creeps. Get a hold of yourself, man.
And I can't leave.
Case is front page news in all the papers. It's not gonna be easy investigating a crime under the glare of all this publicity.
Not to mention all the cops trampling over evidence.
No time to lose. Gotta get down to work. First, analyze the case files.
You know, I'm pretty sure I messed up your last jacket, and now you want to get all these dust particles all over it? Oh wait, no. These are the same pants. Still have all the mud splotches. What does that say? I can't really see it. Approved? Apprehended? Probably people from the development team. Kind of like a Easter egg in itself or something. Suspicious mail alert.
Step 1. Change the office.
And now probably the coolest thing in this game. Choosing whatever environment you please. This is probably my favorite. Also lets you get out any natural aggression. And it's friggin' beautiful, man. Get that shit out of here. Alright, looks like we can bring up clues or we can bring up files. Let's look at files first. My virtual file cabinet. God, if everybody in the world had one of these, there would be no more computers in existence. We'd just do everything virtual.
8 victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything.
Oh yeah, Jeremy Bowles.
Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned. In rainwater.
Yeah, Jeremy Bowles was found 5 days later, wasn't he? At the other crime scene?
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall. The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
At least it gives us something to go off of. Let's go to the modus operandi.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
You forgot all the mud splashed on their faces. Maybe it was just that one kid.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
No data. Goose egg. Alright, get that crap out of here. I don't need it anymore. Let's look at the clues now. Hey, we're playing Tetris now.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
Not bad. Well, you can't just detect all Malibu 83s in that general area. Well, I guess you don't have them tagged or anything, so.
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. Just one origami store in town.
Yeah, but what are the... That is such a red herring. Wouldn't that be the first place people investigate and interrogate people at? I doubt the killer would go to an origami store.
A common species. That doesn't help much. The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
So it's useless. Not much of a clue, then. Alright, we found everything. All we know is that there's really an origami shop in town, within the geoprofiling zone, but that's nothing to go off of. And his eyes instantly became bloodshot.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's alright. I know I can make it. Here we go again. I better go wash my face.
Well, let me through the door! No, you're not taking your cocaine or your trypto. Your tryptocaine.
Is everything alright, sir?
Just need to take my drugs. I'll be fine.
No one must see.
Behold, everybody, the music that plays, that can play at any time, whether you need to take drugs or you need to go to bathroom. It fits all situations. Is that icon really still above his hand? Oh, I'm losing my shit so much. I see this translucent square hovering over my hand. I wonder what it means. Yay! We're back to Ethan Mars.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Mars. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
It's like 4:15, right?
4:15. Yeah, that's it, 4:15. I remember exactly because I looked at the clock in the park when we arrived.
Not
What
really.
was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
A beige coat. No, it was brown.
A brown coat. And a pair of pants.
Hey, he got over his tryptocane thing. It was beige, right?
Beige pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
How about I punch you in the balls?
I did. I didn't leave. I watched the carousel.
How could Sean
and
possibly have vanished if you were right there watching the carousel?
I don't know. I don't understand.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I don't know. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
I love how it shakes so hard I can barely tell which button to hit.
No, I don't think so.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
Yeah, she's a bitch, I think.
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
AI programming at its finest.
Do you think the Origami Killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple of hours.
But what if it is the Origami Killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Way to soothe this guy's paranoia. Douchebag.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the Origami Killer?
It's still too early to say, but it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason?
Thanks a lot.
It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
Now this is what I don't get. Why are they separated? Okay, traumatic event. Yeah, you guys lost your son, but this man right here jumped in front of a car to try and save Jason. Unless, you know, she's holding it over his head that he turned away for like 2 seconds. Which is more than likely the possibility when I think about it. I don't know. He still jumped in front of a car and ended up in a coma for 6 months. Now, Shelby, you have really big nostrils. I can't help but notice. I remember this level.
Good evening to you, sir.
Guy behind the counter? Gotta suppose that's him. Store's empty. Guess it's that time of day. Well, it's a good time for a quiet little talk.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the Origami Killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
Oh, we're doing this song and dance again?
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now, you would please to move along, sir.
You may know something that could help save other people's lives.
I was unable to save the life of my own son. I do not see how I could save the lives of other people.
4x4 Advent.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks.
Ooh, chocolate donuts.
Pity he didn't want to talk. Might have known something.
Okay, here we go. We're getting caught on corners.
Goddamn asthma. Can't breathe when it rains.
Where is it?
Good evening, sir.
I've never been able to
Are you
knock this guy out, so we're gonna try it.
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything. Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter.
Alright, we're gonna try this now.
My gun.
You deaf or what?
Left it
Are
in
you
the
gonna
car.
open that fucking register or not?
Gotta think of something else.
You do not have the right to
Better
steal
not
that
move.
money from me.
Kid might panic if I
Are you
try
on
anything.
authority?
Screw that.
You cannot have it.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a fucking bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say.
What's his problem?
Now.
Shall not be robbing
Goddamn
my
principles.
register.
Always said they were a
Money
waste of
is
time.
mine. I ask you now to leave before it is too late.
Christ, goddamn idiot! Open the register. Don't make me fucking kill you.
Gotta hurry.
No, sir. That I cannot do.
Turn around. Just don't.
I'll waste you, man. I ain't joking. I swear to God, man.
Yes! Finally!
Didn't give me any choice.
I've never been able to
Oh,
do
sir,
that
thank
before.
you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
Well, at least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
Alright, let's take a look in the shoebox.
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all.
The lizard.
It did not help me
Or a
to save
chameleon.
Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy.
With some sort of reptile.
Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. But I can see now that I was wrong.
So, what are you going to do with this douchebag? Now to drag him out into the rain, throw him into the dumpster, and call it a day. Ooh, now we're playing my favorite character. I don't know, I always had an affinity towards, like really tough female characters. The ones that can hold their own. And this chick certainly can hold her own. You know what? This is as good a time to stop as any. Favorite character and all. Just feeling a wee bit on the tired side. And it's weird too. It's actually daytime for once. So I'm going to call it quits here. I'm Rye. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage so far. And I will see you for more Heavy Rain redo very soon. So happy gaming, everybody.